What's going on, guys? Jeff back with another video review. Today is going to be a video review of the second figure in the 30 years of anniversary line from the G.I. Joe Collector Club, and that is the Air Adventure figure. This figure I did not acquire from the Collector Club. I was not a member during the time this figure came out. It was kind of like that weird in-between period where I had a lot of other stuff going on in my life and I wasn't doing a lot of G.I. Joeing. But I bought it at a later date off of eBay. I thought it was complete at the time, but I think it's missing one piece, and you'll see in the video review what I'm talking about. I have a little bit of a strong opinion on this figure. I was a little disappointed when I got it, but after a while I've gotten over that, and I enjoy having it in my collection. So we'll pause the video, we'll head back to the shop, and we'll do a video review of the G.I. Joe Adventure Team Air Adventure figure commemorating 30 years of adventure. Okay, guys, well, here he is. This is the G.I. Joe Collector Club Air Adventure commemorating the 30 years of adventure of the G.I. Joe Adventure Team. Just like the Land Adventure and the Sea Adventure, this is a really high quality, nice box. Better than the ones produced afterwards. Nice thick cardboard, vibrant colors, nice printing. As you can see, like with the other boxes, it has the previous Collector Club sets on the sides, which is always a cool add-on for these boxes in common with the Collector Club merchandise. Let's go ahead and pop out the contents of this box. As with the other figures, it comes with the pamphlet commemorating the 30 years of adventure, as well as these boot instructions. But one thing that was missing, after I did the review of the Land Adventure and the Sea Adventure, there was probably a Collector Club pin with this figure. I'm not sure what it was. It might have been a figure parachuting or whatever, but that pin was missing. I bought this off eBay, so therefore I didn't get him complete, which at the time I didn't really pay attention to that back in, like, I believe 2008 when I bought it. So yeah, that's the only thing missing in this figure. It doesn't bother me too much. I'm not going to let that deter from my my figure. The figure itself's nice. The coveralls are extremely nice. It's a well-made fabric, nicely tailored. It's almost that velvety, nice orange fabric that they used in all the reproduction sets. The boots are, of course, reproduction boots that are nice, a nice plastic. He comes with the 30th anniversary metal dog tag, which is common for all these figures. Revolver, reproduction holster, reproduction sticker. As you can see, the nice fabric on the orange jumpsuit. The jumpsuit fits really well. The figure itself is a nice figure. I would say of the three, Land Adventure, Air Adventure, and Sea Adventure, this might be my least favorite, but not by much. The only issues I really have with it are the flocking of the figure. Early on, originally when I got it, I didn't really like the flocking. I thought it was shoddily done. I mean, this is a Masterpiece Edition or Timeless Collection body. It has that bigger head than the 40th anniversary. But I thought the flocking was not as well manufactured as the others. And the reason being, I think the more I thought about it and looked at it, you can see the flocking here, I think the mix was what was off for me. I think that it was a little too bright of a blonde, but if you actually look at the blonde on the box, it kind of matches it. So I guess I was maybe splitting hairs, but I think when I stack him up to a vintage Air Adventure, I think the flocking just looks a little off to me. I mean, it's not nearly as terrible as the flocking that was on the Walmart or Urban Outfitter or Hot Topic figure, but you know, it's not a bad flock. I mean, the flocking, the more I look at it, is actually very, very similar to that of the Land Adventure and the Sea Adventure as far as like quality and coverage. So I was probably a little wrong when I poo-pooed that up originally. But the figure itself is really nice. If I was going to rate him, I'd say he's about, I'd give him like a 7 out of 10. A little bit less than the Sea Adventure, and that's just because of the flock. I can get over that, and I have gotten over that over time. I think, like I said, I'm just splitting hairs on the mixture of the flock. And as a guy who flocks some of these Air Adventure heads, my flocking mixtures have really kind of sucked sometimes too. I just redo them until I get them close enough to my liking. But overall, the figure is a nice figure. The pin is the only issue with me, missing that. I wish I had it sometimes, but that's all right. We'll go ahead and put, for reference, him next to my vintage Air Adventure. This is one of the first G.I. Joes I got back in the early 80s in a garage sale. He has the original flock, just a small bald spot under the chin, so he's almost complete. I have a complete jumpsuit, holster, reproduction dog tag. They're very similar, you can see, but you can tell with the flocking that there is a little difference in the flocking. And of course, there's going to be some variation from the 1970s up till now, obviously. I'm no fool to know that. But, comparing the two, let's take a look. You can see it's just a little, the older looks a little more dull and played with, I guess. But I honestly, I would like to have that old one fresh out of the box to see what its flocking looked like and really compare the two. That'd be the only really way you could do it. But again, this is a reproduction, so it's not going to be exactly like the vintage, which it's not supposed to be, and I understand that and I get it. So other than that, it's just a great figure. Other than, my little issues with the flocking and missing the pin, I have really no complaints about this figure. And like I said, I rate it a 7 out of a 10 if I had to do that. So yeah, this is my G.I. Joe Collector Club Air Adventure reproduction figure commemorating the 30 years of adventure. I hope you guys liked this video. Like and subscribe to the page. Follow me on Instagram @skunkworks. And share this content. I always look forward to positive comments. And I appreciate the views and all the subscribers I have so far. And I'm going to keep firing out these Collector Club reviews. So hope you guys are doing well. Christmas is just around the corner. So cheers.